Happy Friday, Facebookers! Woo! You made it to the end of the week. Every day is Friday for me. Every day is Saturday for me. Not every day is Sunday, though. So, um, today is Forget About It Friday. So, whatever ailed you this week while at work, forget about it. That coworker that ticked you off in the meeting, forget about it. That driver that cut in front of you on your way to work before the weekend, forget about it. That whole tray of, hey, Paris, that whole tray of taco dip that you ate while watching SWAT with those delicious tortilla chips, forget about it. That wasn't me, y'all. That wasn't me. I'm just using y'all as an example. So before I get started, because he's on here, so I ordered something from Mr. Paris, and I told him I would not open the package until I came on live, because I like to support other entrepreneurs in their journey, because if you don't know, a lot of small businesses don't support each other, right? Which totally sucks. And so I try to support as many businesses as I can. No matter what you're doing, as long as I know you're doing it with integrity and that you have like a good vibe about you, because if I announce you, then, and we can't vibe with you, that looks bad on me too. So I will open. I picked up my package. Oh, look, there's my P.O. box, you guys. Why am I not? I can't do that. So if you ever want to mail me something, that's my address. Okay. So I will open the package and show you what I actually received. I'm so excited because, see, I cheated. I started to rip it yesterday, and then I said, no, let's not do that. Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa's another entrepreneur, you guys. Since she's on here, I'm going to talk about her too. But let me give Paris his moment. So I ordered this beautiful shirt. Literally, it says "Be Beautiful." Oh, I got to come this way. This is the shirt, you guys, that I ordered from Paris. And so, Paris, when you get a chance, if you're still on here watching, can you add your link to your business page or whatnot so that other people can support you? So here's the thing. My truth is, I don't really wear t-shirts, right? But this young man, I don't know how old we are. I don't remember meeting him in person, but we're friends on Facebook. This young man, I've seen his work, and I said, you know what? And so what I do, I have this habit. I study people before I talk to them. Like, they may come in my newsfeed, but to find out what you're doing, I study you. So yeah, sometimes I do my research. And I saw that he was making these awesome shirts. And even though I don't wear t-shirts anymore, I'm wearing this one and on the Zumba dance floor. Why? Because it says "Be Beautiful." The shirt is done well, and he's awesome with his business. Very, very nice, very approachable, right? So, and then I love the message because I'm investing in myself. If you've been following my weight loss journey, you know that I'm making those investments in myself. And today, you see, I'm actually looking at you at the camera, so I don't know what I look like. Okay, I had to look down. But so I love the message. I love the work. And what I need you all to understand, okay, as I come in closer, I need you guys to understand something, okay? Because I feel like this is the moment where I have to say this, because I am friends with a lot of entrepreneurs who make handmade items, okay? And so I appreciate this brother's work because he actually does the screen printing and everything himself. I haven't seen him do it, but I know he does it, you know. And so sometimes as a handmade artist, you know, that did I forget to introduce myself? Because I forgot this is a public thing. I'm Earrings. I'm Angela, the artist and designer, owner, everything, CEO, one woman show for right now of Earrings by Angela. Although I have hired my niece as my creative assistant. She's 10 now, but at the time she was 9. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, listen, there is a lot of work, a lot of time that goes into making handmade products. So with me, I'll use my business as an example. And then I'll use Paris's. So my business, I make jewelry, right? Like the earrings. I made these this morning, you guys. It takes time. It's not like we have someone I don't outsource. So I sit there and I make the stuff like while watching cartoons. So these earrings I made during the episode of Pinkalicious and Peterific. Yes, I watch PBS cartoons because that's what keeps my creative flow going. But so when you see our prices, we're putting our energy into those things. You're not just buying the product, you're getting a piece of us, you're getting a piece of art. So when people compare what we do with our 2 hands that God gave us, these are our machines right here. When people compare us to like Walmart, not cool, dude, because they didn't even make the stuff. And you know what happens with jewelry, you guys? Like seriously, you can get a piece of earrings for $2. But guess what ends up happening? You guys bring it to me to fix. And I'm not charging you $2 because you got to pay for my time. Time is the one thing that you can't get back. So invest in it wisely. So when you invest in our work, our art, you're investing in a piece of us because we are the representation of that art. So I appreciate that Paris makes his t-shirts. Yeah, I can go to Milwaukee Public Market in the summer and get a t-shirt for $3. But I'm not connected with that artist. Okay? I'm not connected to the energy and the time that he put into his shirt. So I'd rather pay for quality and knowing that this person actually did it with his or her own hands. So that's my blurb on that. I just need y'all to know because I get you know what? Just take my course. There's a tips for selling course that I have out. I'll put the link in that for later. It's not just for my jewelry students. It is for other entrepreneurs too, because I know a lot of people. And if you want to get into selling your products, then guess what? I teach a class for that. All right. We'll talk about that later because that's not the focus of my thing. Again, Vanessa, now I'm doing Vanessa, y'all, because I got a shout out. This is entrepreneur shout out too. Vanessa is in charge of G&G events. She has put her link in before, but I'm going to love on Vanessa because she does a freaking good job. And have I purchased any of her items? Yes. In the beginning, when she first started out, she had this cheesecake in a jar. Absolutely delicious. She had cakes in a jar. And I'm not going to tell you what else she had because what if it's another baker on here? You didn't think about that idea and I'm giving all her stuff away. But no, in real life though, she does awesome work. I just saw what she did with her son's prom thing. So she does awesome events. So Vanessa, oh there you go. See, she owned it. So that's good. So the other reason that you tuned into this video is to follow me for my weight loss journey. So people say, and you know, I'm always doing these takeaways from 600 Pound Life. So on that last one, because I didn't share this yesterday, he talked about having to shop all the time for food and cook, and pretty much they're bored. Oh, it won't let me tag online laugh out loud. They made me before, but I appreciate. I do so many things. Yes, yes. So you know what? I'm going to find your link and tag it for you, Vanessa. This I need my summer fun. Well, join me, girl. Come on. So because I'm be out there hooping with everybody. But so they talked about eating the same thing over and over and being bored with your food. Okay. So, and I told you guys I have this obsession with tacos. I just make them different ways. But here's the thing. I'll get a recipe and I'll show you where I get my stuff from. I gotta go this way. Cooking Light, it helps me stay on track and eat different. So first, the reason I use Cooking Light recipes is because hence the name, is light cooking. It's low fat, whatever. Also, when I'm using the recipes, right, it's telling me, besides what goes in it and how to prepare it, it's telling me the serving size. So that's helping me watch my portions, right? It's telling me how many calories and the fat that's in it, including, wait, does it include saturated fat? Let me look because I don't want to be lying. Yeah, including saturated fat. It tells you how many proteins. Proteins are the part of the secret sauce that's going to help you when you're trying to lose weight, because it keeps you fuller longer, along with water. You guys do the water. So that's why I use these, and it helps me get out of my comfort zone. So I am a very picky eater, and I have to try new foods. So before I go to a restaurant to try the new food, I'm nosy. And I want to know what exactly is in this. So I'll look up a recipe and I'll make it at home. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then guess what happens? Now I don't even have to go to the freaking restaurant. Winning! I just saved some money. I got to stop doing the Oprah, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car voice. But anyway, so I was talking to, I'm going to call her my little sister, Yaz. But she calls me her fairy godmother. I don't know. She thinks I'm magical. I love her though. And I was telling her how eating oatmeal, the one that you have to make that's out of the canister, you guys make that one. How I just switch it up because I make a big pot of oatmeal. I make it. I'm not feeding Little House on the Prairie or nothing. That's another show I like. But I'll make a large serving of oatmeal. Now, portion size it according to the label. You guys read your nutrition labels, okay? They say eating healthy is expensive, but actually, if we just ate our portion size, our groceries would last longer. Boom. That's a no-brainer. So anyway, I make a big pot of oatmeal, and my coworkers from back in the day probably remember this. And I'll alter it. So I'll add a little bit of brown sugar, because brown sugar is better than white, just to have a little sweetener. I add a little bit of pecans. And when I say a little bit, I'm talking about a half a teaspoon or something of chopped pecans. I'll do a little pinch of shredded coconut. And I'll do a little bit of miniature chocolate chips, so that just now I know y'all like, Heifer, you just made it unhealthy. Because you can have anything in moderation, and I refuse to eat boring food. Okay? Don't come for me today. I almost said somebody else's stuff. It's forget about it Friday. Another way you can alter your oatmeal is chopped apples, sprinkle it with a little cinnamon, because cinnamon is good, especially if you're diabetic. That's a good healthy thing. You're eating whole grains, but yeah, and then I add a little bit of granola. So I forgot I had a cooking page. It's Cooking with Angela on Facebook. You can get that recipe over there. I have too many pages, but no books. What you say? Message. But so those are some of the ways that I don't get bored. So I also share with Yaz that um I'm obsessed with tacos. So everyone, you guys already know I put my tilapia tacos on there, or my grilled tilapia tacos, or my Caribbean jerk chicken. But what it is I traded out some things to make it healthier. So I use corn tortillas, right? Sometimes I will char them on the stove. Sometimes I will pan fry them in canola oil. Canola oil is a good oil, though. Don't come for me again on Friday. So, but what I do is, instead of adding the lettuce and tomato and stuff, I'll add that, a little pinch of that coleslaw mix that you can buy in a bag. Because cabbage will get those soldiers moving. Okay, so that's how I make my tacos, and then I get the either I make the fresh salsa, or I'll cheat and I'll buy the fresh salsa. But either way, I've doctored up my tacos so that it's not as bad, because like when you use the taco sauce in a jar, that has a lot of sugar in it. It's not that fresh. So you can still have what you want, but it's in moderation. Popcorn, I don't eat microwave popcorn. She told me to share this, y'all. I don't eat microwave popcorn because my aunt's doctor told her to stop eating that, because I'm just going to say it's really unhealthy and it contributes to health issues. So what I do is I'll make a nice size amount of popcorn, and either I will make it I'm not using butter, but I'm using coconut oil, and you can buy a nice a nice size jar of coconut oil for between $6 and $8 organic, depending on where you go. Melt that in a pot, add your seeds, and then get that Himalayan sea salt, sprinkle it with that, put the cover on it, let it pop, 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 and I make enough for the whole week. So remember that Dorito addiction I told you I had? That helps with that, because I'm still getting something crunchy, a little bit salty, but Himalayan salt is better than iodized salt. Although, yeah. And so I'm learning healthy alternatives to have exactly what I want. So, I may eat lasagna, but maybe my portion got a little smaller. Maybe I added a little spinach to my lasagna. Maybe I traded out the ground beef for ground turkey now. Then I add a side salad with it, with a little drizzle of light Italian dressing. You see how I can still have my lasagna and still eat okay. And then, green tea, I'll drink that, because remember about my Kool-Aid addiction, I had that. I'll drink that, or I drink water. Green tea has health benefits too. Great antioxidants. I'm not even a nutritionist, but dude, in my gratitude prayer today, I said, you know what? I am thankful for the ability to read, because there are a lot of people who can't read. So I don't take that lightly, because I read every day. So what I take for granted, someone takes as a luxury. So that would have been a great thing for Thankful Thursday. But so those are my little secrets. That's what I'm eating. So I'll share more stuff with you. So don't forget to check out Paris Berry, and I'm going to see if I can find his page or tag him so that he can tag his business, and along with Gigi Events. Now, who's going to be the next entrepreneur that I shout out? I got to see, because what's that mean? I got to go do my research. Oh, before I forget, Jacan, I'm going to shout him out because I bought his CD in the spring, was it? I'll be kicking it, y'all. I'll be kicking it. But he had a performance that I went to, and I bought his CD. But my sons were here. So that was in the summer. I had to think, when was Asher here? So, yeah. Check him out, and I'll tag him so he can add his stuff here too. So that's 3 entrepreneurs that I have loved on today. Check them out, share, like their posts, say, hey, I saw you on Angie's video. Don't call me Angie. On Angela's video, earrings by Angela, and I will say, shout me out too, but I don't do like that. If you want to, you can. But and I got to put my class in there for tips for selling. What? So if you're wondering about some ways to sell, it's just I shouldn't say just. It's a basic course, and I am developing a part 2 that goes more in depth. So jewelry students, if you are watching, that is coming. What have I been working on besides my weight loss journey? I have a deadline. My website will be live next week. Now that I made that public, I really got to do it. I am also creating a free summer jewelry challenge for my students and the public, whoever wants to join. It's totally free. So that's going down. And if you are interested in learning how to make jewelry, you'll definitely want to look for and like my Earrings by Angela J School page, because it's a closed group. You have to have permission to get in there. Because I'm telling all my secrets. So if you're wanting to get in the jewelry business and you want to learn all that jazz, I'm teaching it. I share information, but so those are the things. And if you just want to see what my jewelry is about, you can add yourself to the Earrings by Angela page. That's a regular page. Okay, so happy Forget About It Friday. What if there were any mistakes that you made today? Guess what? You're almost done with the day. Forget about it. Enjoy your lunch. Thank you for joining me. I'm long-winded and I gotta go because I gotta get my work done too. Love you all. Try these steps. Share, tag, and peace out, y'all.